Hello everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and welcome to the Texas World Speedway in College Station, Texas, for Race 5 of the PWRL Budweiser Retro Series, the Texas 500. We've got 42 drivers here today, and we got a bit of a surprise starting on the pole in a Zach Austin. I'm not surprised because of the car, or if you want to, that's a legendary number 43. I'm surprised because of what Zach Austin has done this year, which is, has done this season, which is not much. However, if you want a surprise in the car, look back to row 3. You can see that, you can see a white and green car there, and there's only one white and green car in this, there's only one, because there's only, there's not that many white and green cars in this series. However, one of them is starting on the outside of the 43, the 25 of James King. James King actually only has 2 races left. After race 6, he is gonna be out. He's gonna be leaving this series for reasons undisclosed. Row 2 got Mafias Reynolds. He needs a good run, and Dion Scott. Row 3, former points leader Ashton Brab, and Thomas Reynolds, who has been nowhere this season. Row 4, Evan Gattuso, and another good qualifying effort by Toby Sanford. And the final, and rounding out the top 10 is Tracy Moore, and runner-up at Daytona, Connor Breton. You know, from Richmond onwards, Connor Breton has also been nowhere this season. This one's gonna be a little long. Well, gonna fire the engines up in a little bit. Here is the rest of your starting lineup. Oh, and Peter Saviano, he originally qualified second, but with only around 30 seconds to go in the qualifying session, he lost the engine and had to bring out a backup engine, so he'll roll off 42nd. Without further ado, let's hear the command. Let's give the command to fire those engines up. If you heard that radio communication from my headset, that was actually the radio communication for the 26 team. Again, he was originally going to start second, but he lost an engine late in qualifying, had to bring out a backup engine, and the rules are if you bring out a backup engine, or bring out a backup car, a backup engine, or a backup something else, like a backup transmission, you're gonna be sent to the rear. Hey, pace car dives for pit road. And we are green. Zach Austin gets a pretty good jump on the field as we head through turns 1 and 2. If we start going 4 wide, we're gonna wreck. That's the theme of this track. 4 wide equals carnage everywhere. Also, 2 new paint schemes this week. Nicole Sanchez is running the Bullseye paint scheme, which you can find on the number 19 of Joseph Clark, who you can actually see there. And the other is, you can also see that one. The 18 of Samuel McDonald, the Daytona 500 champion, has Hardy's colors today. And it is kind of a tribute to the Days of Thunder movie, because that's the exact paint scheme from the movie. Oh man, this is a huge pack. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't know. Meanwhile, Evan Gattuso is leading, but now Zachary Robinson will take the top spot. And no, we're still green. Yeah, we're getting a ton of position changes right now. This track is like a super speedway. Oh no, 4 wide! I saw 4 wide around the 65 of Thomas Reynolds. He's getting real close to Thomas McCook. This is gonna end in a wreck. This is gonna end it. Oh no, this is gonna end in tears. We're actually going 4 wide up ahead. Oh man, this is gonna end in tears. Oh, they're gonna wreck! Oh no! Oh, I told you this was gonna end in tears. The caution will come out, and James King was involved. I saw James King in there. Thomas McCook, Ashton Brab. This is not good for him in the championship. Jason Marshall, Thomas Reynolds just can't catch a break. Ben Ward and Tyler Manson just can't catch a break. Mason Wood in his debut. Toby Sanford, Joseph Clark, Brett Yates. Trouble strikes the 33 again. There's James King, Nick Hames, Michael Norman. Michael Norman also has only 2 races left. And there's Jackson Brown. He originally qualified dead last. Yeah, not how you want to follow up a win, but he's done a good job so far. He's made it back up to the middle of the field. And Peter Saviano is actually all the way back up to 20th after starting last. Well, let's go back and see what happened. Well, because the cars are so tightly packed together, this was the best camera I could find. Evan Gattuso, Ashton Brab, Chris Rickenbaugh, and Eric Austin going 4 wide here. That's not... I knew right away that was going to end in tears. Anyway, Brab is going to get into Rickenbaugh, who is going to go into Evan Gattuso. Okay, we can go on TV camera now. Peter Saviano gets a little piece, not that big though. Rickenbaugh's the wall a little. Jackson Brown hits it a little hard. There's everyone spinning. Actually, not that bad of a wreck. It was basically just a massive fender bender. This wreck was basically just a massive fender bender, but a few tough breaks in here. Thomas Reynolds, Ben Ward, Tyler Manson. Manson's just had a horrible season. Ashton Brab, he didn't need that. Brett Yates, I don't think actually got any trouble, but here's another tough break. Mason Wood. Mason Wood was in his debut, replacing Eric Burton. And he gets caught up in this. Well, let's take you back to the restart. We go back to green flag racing on lap number 8 of 30. No drivers are out of the race after that last incident. Here is your running order. Aaron Williams is first. Emilio Navarrete second. Corey O'Malley third. Connor Breton is fourth. Fifth is Vivian Reynolds. Sixth, Samuel McDonald, that new Hardy's scheme. Seventh is the points leader, Tony Blazer, with car number 7. Eighth, Forster Kenoy of a wonderful race. 9th is Rob Thomas. 10th is Seth Cole. 11th, Zachary Robinson. 12th, Nicole Sanchez for a new Bullseye scheme. 13th, Josh Cullen. Man, those good runs just keep coming for the 11. Ben Paul, 14th. 15th is Barney Ward. 16th is Tracy Moore. 18th, 17th is James Qualls. 18th, Eric Austin. 19th, Peter Saviano. And 20th is Brandon Bain. 21st, Jack Nathan. 22nd, Joshua Caloni. 23rd, Michael Norman. 24th, Tyler Manson. 25th, Ben Ward. Then is Thomas McCook, Chris Rickenbaugh, Brett Yates, Nick Hames, and Toby Sanford rounding out the top 30. Gonna get back up to the front here. Man, I just really love the colors on the Hardy's colors for McDonald's car. But Aaron Williams, he's put together a lot of good runs this year. He's put together a lot of good runs this year after his tough break at Daytona. and he's looking to be a champion in the PWRL. However, there are rumors that he'll be out of that car in a few races. I don't know about these rumors, but we'll just have to wait and find out. Hopefully they're not true, because I want to see Aaron Williams in the PWRL for a long, long time. Navarre just took the lead, but here comes Corey O'Malley to get it back, and Tony Blazer is working hard. Tony Blazer is working feverishly to get to the front. That kid is just an amazing driver. But now he's going to get a challenge from the 4 of Rob Thomas. Rob Thomas got the pole at Bristol, but hasn't done that much. Rob Thomas got the pole at Bristol, but hasn't done much else. He's done a really good job. Oh, and Nicole Sanchez in the 90. She said she was sandbagged in practice and qualifying. Sanchez appeared to be sandbagging. That definitely has to be the case. But let's look at her. Oh, Seth Cole could be looking at leading a lap here, but it's gonna be close. Who will lead the lap? Seth Cole or Nicole Sanchez? Seth Cole will do it. And we got Peter Saviano up here. And oh no, 4 wide! He started last. He's up in the top 5, but that could end in tears right now. He's in 4 wide. They made it work. And here I was saying 4 wide doesn't work here. That just shows you how talented these PWRL drivers are. I don't know why I said QS. I don't know why I said QS. I was about to say QSRS. I won't get into that. Oh no, 4 wide again though, around the no colors on the 18 for Samuel McDonald. No, we're going 5 wide. And Tony Blazer's in it, and Josh Cullen too. Ooh, don't wreck. They work it out again. Looks like we're gonna be getting some green flag laps in here at this amazing track. Going 4 wide again though. And I think Tony Blazer actually made the move to go 4 wide, but it's gonna work out, I think. As now Zachary Robinson leads the field. Don't go 4 wide again. Ah, dang it. There's 4 wide everywhere. Now they're going 5 wide back there. That's not fun. 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 Ah, they wrecked. Alright, Yates. Oh, no, not Josh Cullen. Wait, I saw. Oh, boy. Oh, Manson's over. Oh! Oh, big crash. It's the big one. Oh, no. Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams is wrecked. Thomas Reynolds is too. Who's leading? Zachary Robinson. There's Tony Blazer, 3rd place. But how about Peter Saviano? Started last, now up to 5th place. But well, let's go back and see what happened to cause that massive crash. Well, again, the cars are so tightly packed, but I don't think they're going to be so tightly packed now because a lot of them are going to be in the garage area. After this big crash, here's what happened. Barney Ward wrecked again, unfortunately. Got in trouble. There you go. The 0 and the free touch. The 1 ends up going around. There's Ben Ward bumping the 11. There's Rhett Yates. Looks like Barney Ward actually got through fine. But what happened to Tyler Manson? Oh, he got a hit from his good friend Rob Thomas. No, not Forster Keno. I feel like this always happened to him while he's running well. And look at Tyler. But before that, let's look at Tyler Manson. That was a crazy flip. This guy has just had a terrible season. Just cannot catch a break. However, let's get a little retro with the onboard camera for Tyler Manson. I still can't believe his good friend Rob Thomas is the one that flipped him over. Unbelievable. Look at this. It digs in the ground and... oh my god, that's dizzying. Kemmer actually survived. That car is messed up. So many good cars are wrecked. Rhett Yates is one of them. Just so many good race cars wrecked. But here's a scary incident. But here's one of the scarier ones. Here's Corey O'Malley. I hope O'Malley's okay. He's getting together with Ben Paul. There goes Jackson Brown. That's not how you want to follow up a Michigan. Hey, attention, Brown. Attention. That's not how you want to follow up a Michigan win. Oh, is he gonna hit the one? No. No, Dion Scott hit the 30 and he's got to turn him. Oh, there's a kink in the wall, and he hit it. And he goes for a flip. Ah, Brandon Bain in another wreck. He just can't stop having disappointments this season. But Aaron Williams has another disappointing result at what is basically a super speedway. Aaron Williams seems to have problems with those seems to have problems with those super speedways. This track is basically a super speedway. He hit the 16 and got rear-ended by Thomas Reynolds and Mason Wood in his debut in another wreck. Well, let's go back and for the restart. We are going to go back to green flag race. Going to lap number 30. Drivers out of the race are T.O. Bain, Ben Paul, Mason Wood. That's a tough debut. Jason Marshall, Toby Sanford, James King, another tough break for that dude. Dion Scott, Ashton Brab, Jackson Brown, Tyler Manson. Is Rhett Yates out of the race? I don't know. He hasn't declared himself out of the race yet. Oh no, he is. Yeah, he is out. Rhett Yates, Corey O'Malley, Aaron Williams, Thomas Reynolds, and the pole sitter, Zach Austin. However, he might have actually went out somewhere else. Here's your running order. Nicole Sanchez. Here's your running order at the halfway point. We'll go back to green flag racing on lap number 17. Nicole Sanchez is first. Peter Saviano was second after starting dead last. Third is Seth Cole, fourth Samuel McDonald, fifth Michael Norman, sixth Jack Dayton, seventh Eric Austin, eighth James Qualls, ninth Emilio Navarrete, and 10th is Brandon Bain. 11th Thomas Migacook, 12th Forster Kenoy, 13th is Ben Ward, 14th Vivian Reynolds, 15th Zachary Robinson, 16th Chris Rickenbaugh, 17th Tracy Moore, 18th Evan Gattuso without a front end, he's not going to stay there, 19th Nick Hames, and 20th is Matthias Reynolds. Rob Thomas also without a front end in 21st. Yeah, they had pit stops. We had pit stops under yellow flag, and Nicole Sanchez with her new Bullseye Steakhouse colors is going to lead them to the green. And got another car of different colors back there. The Hardy's scheme on the 18 of Samuel McDonald. Green's back out. Can Nicole Sanchez take this car to victory lane? Can Seth Cole get a win? That'd be pretty big. He's gonna try. The 83 unsponsored Oldsmobile versus number 90 Bullseye Steakhouse Ford, and Seth Cole take the lead. But here comes Samuel McDonald right on his tail. He checked up a little. Wait, he's slowing down. Oh, he's got the pit. Okay, maybe not as many people pitted as I thought. The majority of the field stays out. It's like the majority of the field comes in. Peter Saviano stays out though and goes from last to first. Well, he's not first anymore. Now he's third. But here's the pit lane cam. Oh, so we got some problems back there. Samuel McDonald wins the race off pit road. Looks like there's a few more members to the pit lane club there. Oh, caution's out. Was it for that pit lane contact? Oh, this is gonna shake up the running order. I don't know what happened. Oh, the 66 having problems. Looks like the 66 might be having problems with his pit stop. Maybe they're just taking a lot of time. I don't know. Actually, no. It looks like they're having problems. Well, we'll go back and see what happened. Oh, no! This guy just can't catch a break. Oh, he's out of fuel. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. I'm saying it right now. As of right now, like, at the moment, Peter Saviano is the unluckiest guy on the PWRL Retro Series, is the unluckiest guy on the Budweiser Retro Series circuit. He ran out of fuel. Like, he goes from last week he blows up while running the top 5. This week he was gonna start second, but lost the engine for only 30 seconds ago in the qualifying session. Now he goes from last on the grid to a very good position, and then he runs out of fuel. Well, let's go back and see what happened. But there's your new unluckiest man on the circuit, Peter Saviano. Well, here's what happened to bring out the caution. Pretty embarrassing if you ask me. Joshua Caloney sees Michael Norman. Norman's running a lot slower, but he just runs straight into the 28 and spins himself out. Not much to say about it. Not really. But kind of no harm, no foul for the Richard Jackson car because he doesn't really have that much damage and he's the only car involved. Well, you'll see you back for the restart. We will go back to green on lap number 23. There will be 8 laps to go. Drivers out of the race, there are none of them. Less than 10 laps to go, so cars are lined up single file. The 26, 90, 30, 20, 66, and 9 are all a lap down. Here's the running order. Barney Ward is first, Vivian Reynolds is second, Zachary Robinson is third, fourth Chris Rickenbaugh, fifth is Tracy Moore, sixth Josh Cullen, seventh Joseph Clark, eighth Nick Hames, ninth Evan Gattuso with no front end, and 10th Rob Thomas also without a front end. 11th is Tony Blazer, 12th Connor Breton, 13th Joshua Caloney, 14th is James Qualls, 15th Seth Cole, 16th Samuel McDonald, 17th Ben Ward, 18th Matthias Reynolds, 19th Thomas McCook, and 20th is Michael Norman. So we're gonna have 8 laps to go. Oh, Brandon Bain, the 15 there, is on the tail end of the lead lap in 22nd place. But Zach Austin also can't catch a break. He's had a lot of problems this season, and as soon as he gets a pole, he ends up dropping out in dead last. So he's gonna lose so much more points than he could have gained. I don't even think he led a lap. Well, pace car dives for pit road, and we're gonna go back to the green. Here we go. We're going to have 8 laps to go. And here comes Barney Ward going straight around the 15 to put him a lap down. He looks very slow. Brandon Bain looks very slow. Eric Austin there is a lap down. Zachary Robinson now goes to the lead. He's led a little. I think it's gonna be the lead lap cars in this pack that are gonna battle it out for the win. Oh, Eric Austin tried to get a run on the 5 to put himself back on the lead lap, but it won't work out. Here comes Tracy Moore to pass the 9, and now gonna try and pass the 5. 7 laps to go. It looks like it's going to be an 8-car battle for the win, because there's 8 cars in this lead pack. Tracy Moore takes the lead. There's 8 lead lap cars in this pack. However, there's actually 9, I believe. However, there's 9 total cars because this pack also has the 9 of Eric Austin, which is a lap down. He is a lap down. Here comes Barney Ward, though. The British driver looking to win at Texas. 6 laps to go. Zachary Robinson still has the lead. This is a great race. I think Eric Austin could change the magnitude of everything, though. Robinson is starting to pull away. But Eric Austin is going to go around him, try and get his lap back. There you go. That's going to open the door up for the 21 and more. He'll use the 9 as a drafting partner and as a pick to take the lead. And now he's going to say, thank you, I'm going to put you back lap down. But he says no, he blocks him, and here comes Barney Ward. Barney Ward came so close to victory lane last week, finished second. Can he move up one more spot in the famous number 3 Good Wrench Chevy? The famous number 3 Good Wrench Chevy Lumina. It's my bad. Tracy Moore is going to try and put the 9 back a lap down. 4 laps to go. Looking like Nick Ames and Joseph Clark will not be a factor. It looks like it's going to be these 4 drivers that are going to play a factor in the outcome of this race. Here comes Zachary Robinson. He's had a tough season, but he's looking to go to victory. But he's looking to fix all that by going to victory lane. That'd be 2 Hendrick cars in victory lane, and no, we got a 4 lead lap. No, the rest of the lead lap cars are now in it. Well, you got a few. No, we got 2 more. 5 cars fighting for the win now. Here comes Josh Colin. 3 laps to go. Barney Ward tries to get a run on the 5. Not gonna work as the 5 continues to lead at Texas. 3 laps to go. Now 2.5. 2.5 laps remaining. Barney Ward's got a lot of pressure from Vivian Reynolds now. Reynolds had a big crash at Daytona. What a way to avenge it by being in contention to win this race, which is kind of a super speedway as well. But here we go, 2 laps to go. Barney Ward is creeping ever so closer to the 5. Will he find... Is he faster? He's only a little bit faster than the 5. He's not fast right now. I don't think he's fast enough to win this race. He needs to find a good line to get a big burst of speed, but he doesn't have it. In fact, it's gonna be Vivian Reynolds with that big burst. And here comes Eric Austin. I think I just gave the win away. Final lap. Zachary Robinson goes for the win. It looks like it's all his now. Any lap cars ahead? Oh, Josh Colin and Nick Hames had the pit. Heartbreak for those 2. But that means they could play a factor in this race. I don't know. No, I don't know. We'll have to find out here. Robinson's gonna come across them, maybe? No! Off of turn number 4, Zachary Robinson is going to get the perfect remedy to his tough season and win the Texas 500. Pretty good finish. Second is Tracy Moore. Barney Ward is going to get another podium, but still not in victory lane. 4th, Vivian Reynolds. 5th is Seth Cole, an awesome effort. 6th is Joseph Clark. He's all the way back there. I think it might be out of fuel. No, he's not. I can still hear that car under power. 7th is Ben Ward. 8th is Emilio Navarrete. 9th is Chris Rickenbaugh. And Samuel McDonald with that brand new paint scheme finishes 10th. Give Peter Saviano some credit. He did all he could. Had he not run out of fuel, I think Peter Saviano would have been in contention to go from last to first, as there's a pit lane contact there. But well, That's all we got for this race. More pit lane contact. Well, here comes the results and standings. You have been watching a production of the Pro World Racing League, where real racing happens. See you next time.